Don't hate on me like that.
I'm just asking. I'm not hating. I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, I haven't started streaming because, dude, I just came. I came back. I was like, as soon as I came, I just ran straight to the
It's almost
to the
been
computer.
an hour that I've been streaming for.
Yeah, my bad, B. All right, you ready, man? You ready, big man? All right, jump on Lee chess.
I am. I'm already waiting.
All right, are you on the?
Oh, UNLV chess is live.
I know. Are you in the study?
No, not
Then
yet.
jump on the study.
Let's make sure I have that. Oh, we're doing holes.
We're doing lots of holes. Hold up. The frick is my phone? I need to know.
Yay, holes.
Hold up. I'll be right back.
The coach always booms. King. Yep, you heard that. Actually, I didn't think he heard it. I'll wait till it comes back here. Wait, why is this visible? The coach are always boomers.
Alright, boys. Guess I lost my phone. Doesn't matter.
You lost your phone?
I don't know where it is. I'll find it later. Just one.
And that doesn't matter to you?
No? Alright.
That you lost your phone? You can't just do this?
I can't just do what?
That.
How can you do that? Like that? How can you do that? Without your phone?
I'm special.
You just do. I feel like you do
That's
that on
how
your
I
phone.
find my phone whenever I lose.
Yeah, but you grab your phone.
Look. I'm
not even looking, bro. I can't see. I don't see your video. You're just saying look. And I'm like, what am I looking at? Myself. I only see myself. All right.
You can't see. What do you mean? Just look at my stream.
Hold up. Let me decrease the mic audio. Hold on. Let me double check if the mic's being. Yeah, it's on the Yeti. Because I just saw it like shoot up to red, and that's not good. All right.
Yeah, well, King said the coach are always boomers.
Always boomers? Bruh. I'm like, I am. To be fair, yeah. How old are you? You're 14,
yeah,
right?
it's the Find My Device feature. He really is a boomer.
Find My Device? Dude, that's not an iPhone thing. That's not an iPhone.
It is an iPhone thing.
That's pretty fucking cool then. What is that? Is it from
your watch?
Do you have an Apple Watch? No, I don't.
Yeah.
Because I'm not bougie like you guys.
I use my watch, but you can do it on any other iPhone device.
Like how?
Just log in to Find My iPhone.
Where? If I don't have my phone and I don't got anything on me, I'll be like...
any other Apple device.
I guess so. I can use my Mac. And
Exactly.
So, but why would I care? Okay. But I think I already found it. So I was looking everywhere.
Yes.
It was right next to my eye drops.
Yeah.
Because
I lost my keys, but I have an Apple tag on them. So I go for my phone to go find it. And I wasn't sure where my phone is. So I did that to find my phone to then find my keys. It was
the entire
process.
All right. You ready? You ready to jump in? You're on that holes?
Yes.
All right. I want you to be moving the pieces, all right? So, we're white here, okay? It's Capablanca versus... I don't even know the guy's name, dude.
He's not important.
He's not important, though. It's Capablanca, though. Oh, what's up, King? I don't know who King is, but... Salute to you.
I told him to go follow you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't think he followed me, but thank you. All right.
King.
Who's Blanca?
Don't follow him.
He's capping. All right. So white starts off with d4, right? Are you gonna put
D4?
down d4?
Yeah. If I knew how to operate my mouse.
It's okay. It's okay. We're all boomers here and there. All right.
I blame my mouse.
Sure, boomer. Sure.
No, because
you don't have touchpad.
I'm up to date.
You don't use. You're okay. Whatever. D5, right?
D5.
I know. And then knight f3.
Okay.
And then knight f6.
Okay.
And then c4 was played here in this position.
All right.
And then e6. I think touchpad is cheating if you're using it on bullet. That's just my hot take.
Trackpad is cheating? What?
Touchpad. Like you know when you're touching on the screen.
How's that cheating?
Because you can literally use two hands. You can literally be two hand in it.
You can use two mouses, but you're a boomer, so you wouldn't know that.
Why would you use your left hand, your less dominant hand, to try to be as fast as possible?
Two mouses.
Yeah, but I feel like you just kind of like trip over yourself.
Oh, and you wouldn't with two hands.
Yeah, okay. So bishop g5 was played, right?
Bishop g5.
Bishop e7.
Bishop e7.
Look how hard he's struggling. Look how hard he's struggling here.
Yeah, how do we go back here?
Do you even know how to delete it? There you go. Bishop e7. And now e3.
I'm not a boomer.
Are you?
The boomer.
Okay, sure. e3. And now black plays knight b to d7.
Knight b to d7.
And then knight c3.
Knight c3.
Alright, and then black castles. Why can't you just add in the moves? Well, I want him to actually start using his little tiny brain when it comes to notation because yeah.
Tiny brain.
The better you are at notation, the better it is you get at visualizing and also calculating. Because imagine visualizing all those moves from like 5 moves back. Like imagining all this without moving. Just say d4, d5, knight f3, knight f6, you know, bishop g5, like e6, c4, things like that, right? All from here.
Just imagine it.
That's helpful because the more you write it down, the more you're actively thinking about the notation, the less it gets getting confused in your head, which is something I been working on as well because I consistently have to get better at calculating, so I want to get better at also notation as well. So see, I got mod power, so any attack to all B gets you banned. Yeah, I don't care. all right. So Albi, there's a problem here. All right. Well, there's like not a big problem here in right here with the bishop, the light square bishop. There's a reason why bishop d3 isn't played right away. And why is bishop d3 not played right away? Just want to know. Why is bishop d3 not played right away?
Draw that out. Because then if he takes, you're just moving your bishop twice.
Yeah. Just because you lost tempi, right? You lost a little tempi. It's not the end of the world, but instead, Capablanca decides to develop his pieces other than moving the bishop, right? Because if you really notice Black's position, his position doesn't have that many useful moves. You know, let's say he plays c6, a6, h6, c6, a6, h6, right? Eventually, he's gonna run out of moves. What is he gonna do? Go back and forth, right?
Sounds like a me thing.
Eventually, he's gonna have to take. So, what Kappa does is that he develops his major pieces first because you can do this because the center is closed, right? And as soon as they take, you can take and then be ready to castle in one move. So, White plays Rook C1 here.
Rook C1.
Yep.
Alright.
Hold up. Dude, I hear my whole freaking computer overheating. I don't know what the hell is happening. Alright. Now Black plays Black plays C6 here in this position. Oh, he does too? He hears the whole...
What?
Someone
What does
says he
black play?
hears.
Did you say?
He said he plays C6.
Oh, King hears your computer overheating too.
Yeah.
Is
All
it
right.
that bad?
Yeah, I guess so. All right. What's another move that you can do here that would develop without developing your bishop?
Develop your queen.
Where? Where's a good file?
Let's here.
The hell is that queen doing there?
It's attacking this beautiful pawn.
Yeah, no, that's not
forced
good.
to be protected by a bishop.
Yeah, I know. Okay, what's your plans in these types of positions, right? Where's your plans? Just want to ask.
Plan is to take here and castle.
The computer fan is struggling hard. That's a horrible plan. That's not a plan at all. So I'm just asking, what's the plans?
Plans. Attack on the queen side.
That's kind of no. There's a pawn majority, over there. You can do a minority attack, I guess. but
that's exactly what
I'm talking about.
Referring.
What we want to do.
See how desperate I am to learn the minority attack.
Is this you fucking racist man? But usually you want to get in e4, e5 in, right? I mean.
Oh, you said you were gonna use that. I should have known.
Yeah. So queen c2 was the move played here, okay? So queen c2 is just, he doesn't want to be on this file just because you're kind of behind that pawn. And again, you want to do a minority attack. And when the queen's on b3, it's kind of just hindering this.
Yeah, minority attack sounds good.
Yeah. And usually, okay, if we were to take in the center, why is this technically bad? Because what?
He just takes back.
With what?
With his pawn.
Which pawn? You gotta be more specific, man. Come on. King, I'll tell you this.
Pawn.
I told, I have like a 7-year-old student, and I taught her this a while before, and
it was a while.
She was fantastic. She explained to me exactly what and the reason why. But this, how old are you? You're 14, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you're 14.
We'll
you're 14.
That.
Yeah,
I'm not that young, but we'll
go
with that.
Yeah, you're 14. You're like 16, 17, 18, probably 16. And this 7-year-old is just crushing him. But why is...
You can see why I tried quitting chess.
So you know why taking is in the center is bad, right? Why?
Because they just take back, and then they go rook here.
No.
Get open file.
No. You take, and now this bishop isn't bad no more. This bishop's a bad piece because all these pawns are in light square like structures, right? This bishop is trapped. So that's why we don't want to take. Another reason before I wanted to mention, I forgot to mention this, was that if you were to play bishop d3 here, and if you take, bishop takes, there's what we call a Capablanca maneuver. What's a Capablanca maneuver?
I have no clue, considering he's the one playing white.
So the Capablanca maneuver is actually knight to d5. So so just because Capablanca is playing against a player doesn't mean his name can't be used against him. Yeah, no, this is something that Capablanca would do a lot, right? Usually, it would be from this position. So if it was bishop d3 right here in this position specifically, he can go here and then take, and then, knight takes and pawn takes. But why would this be considered good? Like, because he's going to be trading. Why is this considered good?
Well, if he takes or if we take him.
I'm just asking, why is all these trades good for black?
Well, if we take him, he gets he gets his bishop open again.
Yeah, but I'm not asking to trade. I'm asking why is trading so good in this position for black specifically.
For black, why is it good?
Yeah. No, dude, there's tons of guys. Sorry, I'm talking to King. There's tons of guys that are like little kids and would destroy all of us. I mean, when you play chess tournaments, if they ask who are you playing against, oh, a kid, you're definitely gonna lose. But what? Okay, why is this so good, Albie?
It just is.
It just is. You're right. Absolutely. No. All right. So you want to think about the structure.
Agree with me.
You want to think about the structure, okay? Look at your pieces. Don't you notice that these pieces are kind of like stepping over themselves?
Yeah.
Right? And notice how these pieces are kind of roaming. Right? Yeah. So I like to think about the pawns being the house of the structure, right? This is the house.
Yes.
And I like to think about the pieces of being the people that live inside that house, right? So if you had, let's say you had a tiny house and you had 10 people living in that tiny house, it would be super crowded, right? But then what if we took away 5 people from that house? It would be less crowded. So we didn't change the structure of the house. We didn't change it whatsoever. What we did was that we just decreased the amount of people inside that house, right? So you get what I mean?
Analogy.
Yeah. I usually do that for little kids, so they can understand.
Great analogy. Great analogy for little kids. Don't worry, I'm just like them. Mentally.
You don't give up on your family. You stick together. I love that, King. Black position's kind of passive. Yeah. That's another thing, because I mean, the second we're able to trade off all these pieces, right? Now this position becomes a little bit more pleasant for us, you know? Now we actually have a good position. I would even say possibly black could potentially be a little bit better here. Just because of the 3, or basically the 4 on 2. Right? You can potentially make a pass pawn. It's more of a 3 on 2, but it's because of endgames, right? But that's the analogy I like to think about. So that's the main reason why bishop d3 isn't really played as much. Just because of the Capablanca maneuver, right? Of course, he can still play for this. So, here black plays.
Doesn't want his name used against him. Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then King wanted to know who Capablanca was. So Capablanca was a world champion in the 1920s. So he was one of the best. He was like a Cuban world champion until Alekin beat him in 1930, and then Alekin was kind of ducking him for years. And then World War One happened, and then he kind of fell off, and then came back, but his age.
I don't believe that King doesn't know who Capablanca.
I know him. I was kidding, brother. Well, I don't know why you said who's Capablanca. I only studied Tau games, so you kept mentioning that. I was like, all right, I'll tell you. But here, what black should have done. Actually, Albie, tell me what black should do here. What should black do here first? Give me a good plan. Give me a good plan. This is equal. It's a completely equal position. It's not like you're losing or anything.
Yeah, just black is playing against Capablanca, so they should resign.
Nah. All right. So give me a good plan. I'm not asking for moves. Just a plan. Just a plan.
A plan.
Okay. Think about your weak. Okay. You got to think about your strengths, and you got to try to use them. What's your strengths in this position?
You got overcrowded position, very strong.
No.
Your strength, this bishop.
I guess that would be your strong bishop. That would be your strong bishop, so you don't want to trade it. Yeah, you always want to trade the light square bishop, but no. You want to think about structure. I'm talking about pawns. What's strong about this this pawn structure for black? I'm talking about endgame wise.
Endgame wise, oh,
I mentioned it. I mentioned it once.
They got this 3-on-2.
Okay, you almost got it, but that's not a 3-on-2. That's the center. I'm talking about this is a 3-on-2. This is a 3-on-2.
It's a 3-on-2. I have.
You had it. You said it right.
You didn't mention. You didn't exactly mention which pawns had the 3-on-2. You just said 3-on-2.
I'm sorry. I'm just used to like, that's just obvious in my head, but that's not obvious to some players. But I understand because that's not something you learned. But
give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah. That makes sense. Technically not 3-on-2, but when you think about it, when you're playing, you want to think about potential endgames. So it's like, oh, okay, it's gonna be a 3-on-2 endgame. So usually endgames like that usually favor.
Yeah, because if you take.
Because you get a passer, and then it's kind of annoying. So here the idea is first you want to play h6. So this is the idea for black. He wants to play h6. Give him a loft square. That's what we call a loft. Remember? Bishop h4, and then you play a6. So let's say we do something like h3. Now you take, and the reason why we play a6 is because after takes, bishop takes, you expand with b5. And now a move like bishop d3 and bishop b7. This looks like a passive bishop, but eventually you're going to play c5 here and try to expand on the queen side. So notice how the position has gotten less cramped because of this queenside expansion. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's a luft. It's a weird way to say it, but that's how chess players call it.
That's a luft.
All right. So instead, what he does.
Because he's bad.
Yeah, because he's bad. He plays b6. And now tell me why this is such a bad move. Like, technically it's still playable, but it's just I'm talking about like practically speaking.
Because you still wanna push this. You're gonna want to push this more later, and it slows down.
I remember that first lesson I taught you. Let's jump in that first lesson. Let's jump in that first lesson, right? So let's look at this. Why was this move so bad? Why was that move so bad? No, you're kind of missing the idea of that game.
Oh, yeah, it gave hole here.
Okay, that's a good pointing, like good point. Now look at this, different position, but it's similar. What do I mean by that? Where's the hole? Circle the hole.
Here?
No, that's not the hole.
I'm kidding. There's a hole here.
Okay, and there's another hole where?
Here.
So when you play b6, it gives two holes. Where's the two holes? Obviously d6 is also a hole. There we go, c6, right? c6 is a hole.
Yep.
Now, Capablanca wants to target this. Remember, his queen is eyeing this, his rook is eyeing this, and he takes. And now, why would this be a good move now? Remember when I mentioned, but like if he takes, now his bishop can roam, right? Why is taking now a good move?
Because now you've got this big target on this pawn.
Yes, and what would happen if he were to take this way?
Then you got the open file.
And what else?
And big hole.
No. What else? Talking about peace activity. Peace activity for black.
Oh, you've trapped your bishop.
Yeah. And if he goes here. Yeah. And then bishop a6 doesn't work because of this. And then if you do something like a5, now you're giving me more holes, right? So I can even go here and clamp down here.
I like holes.
Yep, lots of people do.
Except I don't like when I have holes.
Okay, that's good to know. Now he takes with the e pawn because he knows that this is would be positionally losing if he had taken the other way. I like holes. Someone quoted you. Now
King, first you ditched me for UNLV, and then you quoting me in the
yeah,
history
it's
card?
fine.
Wow.
Now white plays bishop d3, and then black plays bishop b7, right? White castles, so make sure to write down castle.
Castles.
Yeah. And then h6 is inserted. Bishop h4 is played. And now, remember when you want to trade pieces, right? Black wants to trade pieces so he can feel less cramped. He does so in a way that is kind of bad because
Because he's bad.
No, what's your worst piece? What's your worst bishop?
Your worst bishop? This one.
Yeah, but why?
Because it's looking at the back of a pawn.
Well, it's because of the center pawns being on light squares. So you want to be able to differentiate that it's because my center pawns, if these pawns were on dark squares, right? The dark squares instead, then the dark square bishop. But, you know, it's easier to say that. Sorry, someone's like texting me.
That's what that sound was.
Yeah, I was like, okay. It's just my food's ready because I haven't eaten, but I'll eat later.
My food is also ready.
Intermission. No.
My food's gonna get cold.
But like, I'm trying to say that in the center. So, if I were to say, oh, this bishop's bad because my side pawns are on dark squares, that wouldn't make sense, right? You want to think about the center pawns. That's where you really want to think about. So, black plays knight h5, right? And you never want to trade your good bishop for their bishop. You want to trade your bad bishop for their bad bishop, or for their good bishop, usually, right? So, bishop takes, queen takes. So what's a move here that brings in the last piece and also threatens something? Threatens a tempo, basically.
Last piece.
That last piece that hasn't been developed.
Do you mean this rook?
Yeah. Where?
Where? Well, here.
Yeah, and the threat is to play e4 while the queen's in the center, right? e4, e5, e4, e5. That's the threat. So rook e1 was the move, and if you were to stay this like here, then you have this. And you don't want the queen getting x-rayed by the rook. And if you were to do something like this, now you have this. Right? You're just trying to cramp his position. But rook e1 was played.
Good enough. You can break all the rules and still win.
What was that?
Yeah. King said I should be good enough that I can break all the rules and still win.
I think that's possible, but now he wasted time and he went back to queen d8. So notice how he went queen e7 and then queen back to e8. So he wasted a lot of time just because of that trade. And now his knight's in the edge of the board. Right? So not a good move here. So let me ask you, is e4 here a good move?
E4?
Yeah. Is e4 now a good move?
Just no.
Why?
It is not.
Why?
Because it opens up these. It gets rid of his light squared center pawn, and then he can activate this bishop.
Yeah, and then you get like an isolated pawn, and also knight f4 can come in. Now that e4 is gone, knight f4 can come in, right? The only reason why we wanted to play e4 to begin with the queen being here, was because we wanted to play e5. It's kind of more like shoving a bone in their throat, right? But now that they move queens, he did Capablanca did a very, I would say, unintuitive move, which was very, very strong, which is something I was very surprised at first. Do you think you can find it? White to
No.
move. Very, very positional.
My answer still stays. Probably can't find it.
Well, I believe in you.
Oh no. Ah. Unintuitive. You could use.
Yeah, it's unintuitive. Definitely unintuitive.
Well, I can barely find the intuitive moves, let alone the unintuitive ones.
That's true.
Very positional G4.
That's
Yeah, G4. Great idea, King.
King is on to something. No, fuck no.
Guess King's rating.
He's probably like 1400.
King, how do you feel by that? By the way, he was kidding. He has a Kappa emote.
I don't know, man. I just said 1400. I thought it was a high rating for him.
Yeah, I think he's probably gonna be very offended now.
Oh, what is his rating then?
About yours.
Oh, that's interesting. That's pretty cool.
He said he's 2200 in bullet and rapid, but he dropped a bit in blitz to like 2180.
Oh, is it Leechess or
I can beat him,
chess.com?
so it doesn't matter what he says.
Is it Leechess or chess.com?
Chess.com.
Oh, that's pretty impressive. Yeah.
Right?
Pretty cool.
Right, King?
Good for him.
Because if you told me lead chess rating, I'm gonna be pissed at you.
Because if it's lead chess,
so
that's like 1200. But no, it's not G4 at all. All right, we want to focus on C6. That's
G4.
C6 pawn, okay?
So what? Knight here.
No, that trades. Remember, you don't ever want to trade. Also, that would be a double pawn, but you don't ever want to trade when his pieces are all
Bring
cramped.
the knight back here. There.
No, because the bishop is defending it. All right, so focus and stop talking around. Stop being. You remind me of my little 7-year-old students, man.
Okay, fine. Let me think.
All right, so the C6 pawn, right? But we can't really target it because this bishop's there.
Mm-hmm.
No, did you? What? Did you do that?
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. And it looks like it might work, because with then plans to do this, to trade off the bishops. But then, that's their bad bishop. You wouldn't want to trade that. We don't talk about ratings, purely roast on what other says. Okay. Okay, King. Well, you did say it's unintuitive, so maybe it is right.
So what's the move?
I'm going with Queen A4.
Yeah, you're absolutely right with Queen A4. Good job. I didn't,
wow.
And I got no clue when I first looked at it. I was like, "What? I don't understand," and I was so confused. First off, does Bishop A6 right away work?
No.
Why?
Because then after takes,
No.
he just protects the pawn.
No. Where does Bishop A6 work? I'm asking, does Bishop A6 work?
Takes.
No.
Takes.
Think.
Yeah.
Stop using. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop. I want you to actually think for a brief moment. There you go.
My way of thinking. It's a called a process, all right? It's a process, all right?
Okay, after b5, what happens?
Does bishop a6 work? No. Why? You want the truth? Yes, because you asked.
The reason why bishop a6 doesn't work is because of b5, queen a3, and b4. And now you're getting forked. And then you take, and then you lose a piece. So the threat is actually queen a3, then bishop a6. But still, it's not very intuitive. Why would you want to trade your best bishop for his worst bishop? And why would that be?
Then he has weakness on this pawn.
Yes, exactly. That's a backwards pawn that we can target. Right? So that's the reason why Capablanca wanted to play bishop a6 here. But his opponent plays a very, very bad move now. Because he doesn't need to respond to his threat yet. But instead, he plays a6. And now, why is this so bad?
Because he mouse slipped and actually meant to go a5, clearly.
It still would have been bad.
Yeah, but he that was clearly his intention.
Yeah, but why is this so bad? Why is a6 so bad here?
A6?
Yeah.
Because now...
Remember, think about holes.
Give me a sec.
Yep.
Alright, sorry. I think my food is gonna be gone before I get any.
You want to get food?
That's fine. No.
Okay. Think about holes. Sounds like sus. Sounds sus. You should say. I'm hungry, dude. I've been hungry. I've been perpetually hungry because I ran 11 miles yesterday, and then I ate like barely anything yesterday, like 1,000 calories.
When is this marathon?
Freaking October. Not enough time.
That makes sense.
I don't
That's
got
why
enough
you're
time.
only at 11.
I know. Shut up, hater.
Isn't it like
Next week? Next week is 18. Huh?
Isn't it like 52
No.
for a marathon?
What? No. That would take me like 3 days.
Yeah, I thought a marathon took 3 days.
No, that's an
How much
ultra.
is a
That's an
marathon?
ultra. 26.2.
Oh, I just doubled it. All right.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a day and a half.
All right, focus.
Holes
Where? Oh,
there.
oh, B6. Good job. Beautiful. Looking good. Perfect. Perfecto. All right, now we want to target this, and why do we want to target this specifically? Just give me a little hint.
Because it's a hole.
No. What is that pawn defending?
These squares.
Okay. Good, good, good. What's the square that we want, though?
What square we want? We want one of those two. Let me think. I'm gonna this one. Wait, this one.
Yeah, and what piece should go there?
What piece?
Yeah, what piece? It's a piece that can go there.
The knight.
Yeah, yeah. Like a move like this and this, like this and this. So we want to attack this pawn in order for it to be pushed. In order for us to get this square. And also, this knight is also controlling this square, which is something we want to take away. So it's a move here that, you know about the camel, right? Smart kid.
No.
Smart kid, the camel. I've never heard about that one, dude. The smart kid, the camel. Never heard that one before. But
Oh, I thought you were talking about like some.
oh, I'm
something
sorry,
that-
man. I'd be like jumping back and forth without telling you. Some King mentioned something about
I
that.
thought you were like, Oh yeah, you gotta use a camel. Camel technique.
Yeah, bro, it's the camel technique.
Yeah, you gotta
Okay.
just do the camel.
Yeah, you're right.
Well,
You're
I mean, there's a
right.
hippo. There's a.
Yeah.
What else is there? There's the. What was the other one?
The
Hippo. Some
oh,
other animal.
the hippo, the orangutan, and what's the other one?
No,
The
wait, what's
fox.
the other?
I'm
opening
talking
named
about.
after an animal.
Yeah, the fox, the hippo, the elephant, the
The elephant. Oh yeah, that's
yeah, there's an
probably
elephant opening. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, there's like
orangutan.
so many.
This lesson's going real well. See, no, thanks for the follow, King. It took you long enough. All right.
King, what did I say about not following him? Dang.
Thanks,
Actually,
King.
I said following. So I said both.
You did.
I am self-contradicting.
You're confusing. You're like a woman. You get a follow for being a boomer. All right.
Yep.
Rip.
Did
All right.
we just read that at the same time?
Yeah. All right. So what's the move here? Remember, this knight's controlling 3 key squares. 1, 2, and 3. It's a bad move. What's the key move? Okay, but again, I'm talking about the knight. This knight is controlling 3 keys. If you go here, it's not. You're not doing anything here, right?
Because
the knight's the.
here. Oh, that stupid knight. Then fine, we'll go here.
Again, you never wanted. King, help me with this guy. Help me with this guy. I spoke to him like 3 times. This has been I think this is the 3rd time I told him to stop trying to trade pieces when his position's so better.
To me.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I want to go here.
This guy's.
Not trade knight.
So if you go here, I'm just gonna mention, if you play queen b4, all right, you're losing squares. Do you understand? So queen b4, actually queen a4, you have more square. You have more scope. The second you do this, you have less scope.
Okay.
That's why queen b3 is so much better, because you have a little bit more scope on like where you want to go. But here you kind of planted. And then potential c5 breaks with tempo might happen, right? So b4 just hits you with c5, right? But
so
again, regardless, you always want to, not even if c5 wasn't even a move still. Regardless, queen b4 takes away squares from your queen. Why would you move to a square that you have less squares in, right?
So that I can then flip the board when my opponent isn't looking and be winning?
No, you wouldn't be winning. Still, queen b4, you're still winning in this position, but like, why? Why do this? Play
this and then flip the board.
Yeah, but all right. So again, this knight is the hindrance. This knight wants to be traded off. That's what I want. That's what I've been trying to say. This knight is controlling these squares that you want. So what should you do here now?
You just said the knight wants to be traded off. You're self-contradicting because you said don't trade pieces.
Well, it's not that we want to trade that knight off.
I'm so confused.
Oh, King.
So we're going here.
King, help me, King. That's not. Is that trading the knight? Is that trading the knight, man?
Yeah, surely. Well, I said here, you didn't like
That's awful. That's an awful move. Because, like, okay, so when you go here and he takes and you take, you lose this square. You just lost it. Now this knight it's an outpost eventually, but it's not going to be a protected outpost. Not only that, you lose this outpost that I've been mentioning. This is a good outpost as well.
Fine, go here then.
It took a while, but yes. Bishop f5 was played because the idea is to take and focus on these types of squares. Now, I don't know what Black was thinking. He was being a potato.
Black was thinking, how do I do this?
Yeah, I don't. He was like, I guess he was saying, how do I lose this in the most fashionable way? Black does a very, very bad move here, right? So Black should just return his knight. I'm gonna go get food. You keep doing the thing. That's what Kay said. Yeah. So he should have played knight f6 here, but instead he plays g6, and it's just like, not only did you weaken your king, you also just are letting me get an extra move in and just taking the knight, right? So bishop takes, queen takes, and now we play queen b3, the move that you wanted. Right? So let me.
Jeez, I'm so good.
Yeah, you are good. Yeah. So what would happen if he were to play queen c7 and defend this pawn?
Knight here.
Yeah. Is that the move?
That's my move.
Uh
I
huh.
don't care if you say it's wrong. It's the move I'm playing. All right.
No. No. You need to study your puzzles a little bit more.
Oh, bruh.
Yep. I don't know what's wrong with you today. But yeah, you've been cracked. And then what happens if he does something like this? Queen d8.
Queen d8.
Yeah.
Well, then there's no taking that pawn.
Yeah. But what would happen if he did?
Fine. Now can I play this knight move?
Yeah. And you play this knight move, and then you prompt this push, and now you have that c5 square. And now you have that good, bad bishop versus good knight, right? That's the little dynamic, similar to the Fischer game. So this is why after queen b3...
Same but different.
Yeah. Now after queen b3, instead of just allowing this tempo and just getting it in quickly, he just plays b5 right away.
Yes.
Right? So knight e5 is played first, and now queen d6. And now this is an incorrect move. Queen d6 is another mistake by the opponent. And why is that? What's the move here?
Because he's hungry, duh.
Because he's hungry. Yeah. Okay, so remember, this knight, you always want to think about, first you want to think about strategic plans, and then you can start thinking about concrete ideas. So where does this knight want to go to? Because you already got this knight in a good square. You want...
Didn't we say you wanted to go here?
Yeah. So what's the routes that can go there?
Well, it used to be this. This. If you get rid of this pawn.
Yeah, what's other routes? I just want to... Because I want you to start thinking a little bit more. Like, I want... Okay. Yeah. Perfect. You pointed that? Yeah?
Yeah. How do you get there? Yeah.
That's the first step, though. That's the first step. As soon as you find something like that, that's good to have in mind, where you can play like this, and like this and this, or you can play like this, and this, or even this and this, right? I'm just giving you those ideas just for future notice, but we haven't actually you mentioned it. We have a move that can actually just go in there and just in one move. Not that one, but the other one.
The other one I said?
Yeah.
I said a lot.
Yeah,
I said a lot.
The first one though. But you have to think. You have to think why. First? Okay, but what would happen if he takes?
If he takes, we take.
There we go. Yeah. So, knight a4 was the one move that's played, because if you notice, after pawn takes and queen takes, his queenside structure is all damaged. And let's say he does something like this, you can just squeeze in here. And notice that we can fork you with the knight. Right? But all of his pawn structure is awful here in this position. But is it that good? And I don't know what that means. Is it that good? Let's see. I guess +3 is good, I guess. I don't know what you mean by is it that good.
How good do you want it to be?
I don't know what he wants. All right. Now, after knight a4, which is a very strong move, black plays a very bad move. Again, he should bring his knight in.
Black is hungry. I'm telling you.
He plays...
He wants to go eat.
He plays rook a to e8, which is just a horrible move. I have no idea what that does. And now, knight c5, right? Bishop to c8. And then Cabo repeats... But I think it's because it's a hard move to find. Here he threatens this. He goes here. Now he goes here, and then he repeats. All right. Now, Albie, I want you to find the move that wins you a pawn in a cool way.
That wins you a pawn?
Yeah.
In a cool way?
You know what? Actually, let's stop. Hold up. Let's play from this position, actually.
This is weird.
This is,
I was trying to find the way to win a pawn in a cool way. And he instead goes, let's play.
Let's play in...
It's obviously queen here. Obviously.
Alright, let's create chapter.
Queen A3, right?
Alright, let's
he
jump
just wants
into...
to beat me.
Let's jump into this, alright? So, it's white to move here. Alright, you got this. You got this. So, okay. Doing that move. I gotta think now.
Yeah. Think. Wait, don't think. No thinking. Thinking's not allowed. Thinking isn't allowed. Stop cheating.
Thinking is not allowed.
You're good enough without thinking.
This position is just so bad that everything like basically wins in this position for
Mr. Orby. Wait, did I win a pawn in a cool way yet?
No. That wasn't the move, but I feel like that still wins you a pawn. That's the funny part. It's
not a cool way, but it's a regular way.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't make it cool. I can just win it normally.
I'm trying to figure out what can I do here to... Maybe I can just sack.
Usually there's a red.
Let me just try to
flag
sack.
At the end of the game.
This position's ass, so let's just see if I could.
Why do you always do this to me?
Because I want to hurt you.
You just sack on me and then be like, "Oh yeah,
oh yes,
oh yeah, I can still win."
Yeah, I think I can.
Am I allowed to think?
Yeah, sure. I like to sack just because it's like a very tough position for me, so I just have to try to complicate it. That's the only reason why.
It's hard enough as is, so I like to make it harder.
Alrighty.
It's so hard thinking with no arrows. What is this? I've gotten too dependent on these arrows.
Okay, reset position helps him find the move instead of playing a lost position. Well, this is what we call a the bully method, right? So, it's actually a teaching lesson that people do. I love how King's trying to help me teach.
Thank you, King, for being a good friend and not the bully.
Yeah, it's a bully method. So basically he's just trying to crack open the position. It gets him more into the game, you know what I mean? Alrighty. I'm gonna go F4.
You believe in me? Thanks, King.
I absolutely believe in him. You should win this 10 out of 10 times.
With you, it's more like 9.
Like, there's no chance in hell I'm gonna win this position. Absolutely no chance.
No, you're gonna get a draw. Watch him pull off a draw and be like,
snag.
actually, it was always a draw.
Nah. I'm just trying to get something, but it's really tough to do anything out of nothing, man. Just a tough position. Tough position.
You didn't give me my free fork.
Yeah.
Imagine I blunder back rank.
If you could, it would be great. Be highly, highly recommended.
Recommended?
Yeah, I recommend it.
Well, aren't you just a great coach?
Yeah, I recommend it.
Alright, I'll try it in my next tournament. That I totally have. He's literally recommending me to blunder. Surely. Surely. It would be impressive to lose to this position, to lose this position.
It would be impressive if you did lose
Hey,
this
are you trying to
position.
go for back rank rubbish?
No, not yet.
But if you take and I take, then I blunder back rank.
No, that's not how it works.
Well, if I move my queen somewhere, like, and then you take and I take, then it's back rank.
You don't have to take.
I'm not dumb.
No.
Are you trying to fool me?
No.
If I take, you take.
No.
I take.
No.
You get back rank.
No, you're wrong. You're miscalculating it.
But if I take, you take.
You're making me confused.
Then
You're getting me confused.
I push. Then you push.
Dude, he
Then
might end up losing this. I'll be surprised. Like at first I thought I wasn't. You know, I was probably gonna lose, but now it's making me doubt.
Is it because I'm saying a bunch of random stuff?
No, I'm thinking you're just gonna lose because you're overthinking it.
I see what you're going for.
Yeah, there's tricks. There's tricks.
Yeah, look.
I feel like you get
this,
yeah.
This. It's back rank. Simple.
Simple.
I'm not falling for that.
You're right. Sure. So play your so play your move. Just play your move.
I'm thinking. I thought I was allowed to think.
Not anymore.
Surely I can just take, right? Surely.
Oh yeah, that's a good move. That's a strong move.
Yeah, because if you take, then I just come here.
Oh, Queen B6 is very strong too. Queen B6 here in this position.
No, Queen B6 if you move your queen, dum dum.
No, Queen B6 is very strong.
Wait. Alright, let me try it. Oh, sorry, I mouse flipped.
Okay.
Oh no, I blundered back rank. 2 different ways. Ah, if I take, then it's back rank. I think I need to give myself, what do you call it, a loft? Actually, I can't.
A loft? You can do that.
A loft, yes, a loft.
You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, baby.
There.
Okay. I'm gonna go here.
That's just so. Wait, are you trying to go for perpetual here?
No, that doesn't make sense. Why would I do that?
If I take your rook, you take my rook, and then perpetual me.
No, that's not possible.
Surely, it is. Knowing you, it probably is. Watch. Here, 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 and then you just perpetual me like
Sure,
that.
use your little head. Yeah.
But oh wait, if I block, you can't take his queen protects. Haha.
Yep.
See, this is why arrows are helpful.
That's why you're not supposed to use arrows, goofball.
Why not?
I'll be overthinking this so hard, and you being such a great coach got him to second guessing himself every time. This is so. Wait, I'll be overthinking this so hard, and you being such a great coach got to second guessing himself. Oh, it's so fucking funny. I find this so amusing. This is so amusing to me.
It is to me too. Don't worry.
All right, let's just What's your FIDE? My USCF is low right now. It's 1834.
That was a
My
great move.
FIDE is probably 17 right now.
Surely.
1700.
What do I do with this? Oh, I can't use ours.
FIDE unfortunately is pretty low too, so it's not a good look, you know. You know what it be. I started 3 years ago. 3 years ago for USCF. About 1 year for FIDE, not less.
Surely this is winning for me, right?
I'm not sure about that. Buckaroo. Hey, stop using arrows. Stop it. You gotta calculate with your little head.
Okay. Can you...
There you go.
Can I say?
Say it out loud. Say it out loud. Use those notations.
King G2 D3 King F1 D2. Oh yeah, it works. I'm in time.
This is what we use, like kind of a distraction, where I just use this pawn in order to catch up to this. I learned that from an endgame.
But I have pawn majority here.
I know. I'm losing. Obviously, I'm losing. Doesn't matter though.
It doesn't matter though. I want to lose. Basically, he's trying to tell me.
I mean, I was dead lost. I expected to lose. I expected to lose, man. It's always good to see, you know, your technique when it comes to winning positions like that, right? And then I resign, right? So I wanted to play from here, right? Because I want to see more of a technique of how you can win this dominating position. So like sometimes you can get dominating positions, but like you can't like crack it. So let's go back.
Sounds like me.
Yeah. Let's go back.
Somehow I did it though. Did
Now,
I crack it properly?
now Queen A3, I mean, that's a good move. I'm not sure if Queen A3, you know, because it's knight takes. Alright, that's a lot cooler, a lot flashier.
Okay,
But Queen
it's
A3 is
cool.
still the same, right? Because Bishop
But my move
takes
still wins the pawn.
and this, right? Yeah, I think your move still wins the pawn regardless. So I never thought about Queen A3 in this position.
You just don't think.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So, knight takes, bishop b7 was played instead. Now knight c5, bishop c8, and now black already took his pawn, right? So he goes back to knight d3. Now he wants to target this. Now, what's your plan here? After bishop b7, right? Now you want to think about your plan, right? So what's the plan in this position?
To win.
If you see flashy, go for flashy. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but if you don't see flash, you go for the win.
That's what King said. So, I mean, Queen A3 I think was good regardless. So I'm not hating on it. All right. So what do you think what should be the strategic idea for White here in this position?
To win.
Okay. You sound like that 7-year-old. I asked her that and she said to win. And I'm like, okay, but you're 7, so I understand. But what are you, like 12? What is this? Focus.
Are we talking mentally or physically?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm a bit underdeveloped mentally.
So here, what should you think here? Stupid.
Other than
Other than winning?
Okay, fine. Don't lose.
Okay, strategic idea, right? Oh. Hi, I want to offer promotion to your channel, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
Nice, you got promotion.
how do I just ban this guy?
You type /mod and then you ping king, and then it'll get deleted. Trust me, it works.
Just ban. I clicked ban and he's out. That was weird.
I just let King do it.
He was offering himself for me to pay him for mod. That's weird.
Wait, did he offer to pay?
No.
You pay him for mod.
Yeah, for him modding, like for him. Yeah, I just banned him.
That is not what he offered. He offered you
something. He offered me
and followers. And
oh yeah, he offered me OnlyFans as well. He offered me his OnlyFans, and I just
no, he didn't. I'm literally reading his message.
He offered me his OnlyFans.
This is what he said. Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel.
I believe it was promotion. Promotion using it was using OnlyFans. So he was promoting it through his OnlyFans. That was his that's what he was that's what he was doing. No. Okay, King's asking to continue with the lesson. King's getting angry. King's starting to yell. Alright, so like he said, he was offering to promote our channel through his OnlyFans, which was, I mean, a pretty good deal, but no.
Why didn't you take it? Any competitor.
I don't want to do that. All right, so let's focus on the game. All right, so what's the strategic idea? All right, you want to focus on a strategic idea, not moves.
Well, if you
just
don't
idea.
Want to win, then maybe go for the draw.
Focus. Strategic ideas. Albie.
Strategic ideas. Go for this pawn.
Okay, there we go. How can we do that?
Double the rooks.
Yes. So that's the first thing, right? So first you double. He brings that rook over. He doubles, but it's sufficiently defended, right? Sufficiently defended. But
then bring the knight.
When can you do this? Because before you could have done this right then and right here. But why do we wait until now to do this one move specifically?
Because now his rook is pinned.
I'm talking about the move. I haven't said the move. Figure out the move. What's the move first?
Here.
Oh, that's a good move too. It's a good move. But what's another one? What's with
me always finding the wrong moves that are still good?
Yeah, they're good. You want to break down the queen. You want to break down the queen side. With what?
With your knight. Mm-hmm.
So how do you break down queen sides usually? Similar to a minority attack. It's actually kind of is a minority attack, kind of.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, a4. So a4, right? Because takes, you lose the bishop, and we're threatening the win, right? Yeah. But why didn't we play a4 right away? Couldn't have done the same thing. Couldn't I just done the same thing?
Now we have more pressure there, and this rook can't come here because it's stuck defending this pawn.
Yeah, but why didn't we do it right away? If we could have just done this right away.
Because the rook can just come here.
Well,
whereas now it's defending the pawn.
The reason why, it's like one of the rules I read, in like positional books, where first you want to put your pieces in the squares they're ready to go, right? Then you can push your pawn, because remember, when you push a pawn, you can't go backwards. The weakness of a4, remember, all the way to move 8, all the way in move 8, b6, that's move 8. He created this weakness, and it's been a kind of a liability throughout the whole game. So you can see why a4 was kind of stalled in this position. A4 was stalled just because you want to have your pieces all pointed at it before you start pushing pawns, just because you can't move it backwards, right? So as soon as the pieces are all ready to go, now you play A4 here in this position. And now black kind of just plays on, but he should have just resigned here. He played F6, and the idea was to kick this knight off and trade this knight. So after knight takes G6, king F7, knight to F4, knight takes F4, knight takes F4. And that was his whole idea. He gave up his pawn just to trade this, but he's down 2 pawns, right? Right? Now he plays bishop A6, A takes B5, bishop takes B5. Now, what's a move here that can win you another pawn?
Another pawn?
Yeah, another pawn.
Why don't you just take this pawn?
Good job, man. Great job. So, knight takes, because of the rook being pinned, and not only that, it's because of this bishop. So, bishop, queen e6, pinning. So, this knight cannot move anywhere without losing the queen. So, white just plays rook c3, defending. And the second you take, remember, this queen now is defending this rook and simultaneously pinning it.
But the second you take, you can just take the bishop.
Exactly. And now he plays rook to b8. And now what should you do here as white?
My first instinct is this.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, if you can take the second or the 7th file with check, with tempo, it's a great move. Rook b7, check, right? Now king g8.
Yes.
Now what's the move here that kind of settles it and he just draws? Or not draws. He resigns. That would be funny.
That would be sad.
Yeah. Black resigns here after this move.
I don't like my instinct right now.
So let me give you a hint. So you don't want to trade your pieces? Why? You don't want to trade your pieces, even though you're up material. Why would you do it? Why not?
So that you can attack.
Yeah, because the king's naked. There's only 2 pawns, and they're all pushed. So his king's
exactly why I don't like my instinct. Oh, can you go here?
Say it out loud. Say queen d3. Don't say here.
Queen d3.
Yes. Yeah. And queen d3. And
queen d3. Oh
and black
God.
resigned.
That move was beautiful.
Black resigned.
Beautiful move.
Yep. Now
my opponents would never resign.
Let's do a practice position here, real quick. It should end fairly quickly, but I just want you.
You beating me?
Of you winning. I want to see if you can crack it. All right, so I'm dead lost. I should lose in like a few moves.
This is making me. Oh, actually, no, the queen depends. Cool.
Sure. You guys worked on time management? I mean, right now we're just focusing on just him trying to actually think. That's the only thing I want him to focus on, thinking. And then when he thinks longer, he works better. Because like if you're playing bullet or blitz, it kind of just messes up your the way you try to teach.
I play blitz all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
I quit bullet though. I tried.
Yeah, bullet's bad, man. Bullet's bad for your chess. Because you just focus on instincts instead of actually calculating. So we want to focus on just calculating right now.
I sometimes calculated in bullet.
Sure.
And then I would lose on time if I didn't calculate like an easy.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, I'm doing Sorry, I'm talking to the king. He keeps asking about stuff. I'm doing it in chapters.
Stop being annoying.
I'm doing it in chapters, so when we're like, he can re-look at them and see like all of our games. So that's why I just kind of put it all in one study.
you go there.
So you can relook at lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, just to review stuff, and then even our practice games that we do in the middle of it.
I'm just
Okay.
there. Thank you for the another pawn. Now what?
Now what?
I'm still winning, right?
Who knows?
You know.
I don't. I don't know. I don't know now. The way you're playing, I'm not sure about that.
What do you mean?
You're playing awful.
Excuse me?
Just awful.
Is this to throw me off or is this honest?
I don't know. I don't know.
He doesn't know himself. I don't want to blunder back right.
Don't worry about
For some reason. Don't worry about it. Right,
Great coach, you giving motivation.
Queen A3.
Queen A3?
Yeah, surely. Surely.
Queen A3 is strong.
I know, right?
You know what's stronger? Queen B3.
Don't they
threatening my rook? Threatening my rook.
But I mean,
nah, Queen B3 threatens my rook. Yeah, but Queen B3 threatens my rook.
Wait, how is Queen A3 any worse than B3?
So Queen A3 isn't threatening my rook, but Queen B3 is threatening my rook.
Yeah, but how does it work? How is
no, they're around the equal.
Sus. Sus, I'm threatening a protected rook.
Yes.
Queen B3 is worse because maiden 2. Yeah, but Queen B3 is worse. Queen A3 is
Queen
maiden
A3.
2. Queen B3 lets you live
Queen B3
longer.
is maiden 3. No, it's not maiden 1.
Yeah, it's maiden 3.
Queen A3 is maiden 2.
It's not maiden 1 because of the rook on C1.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, why are we having this whole conversation? We just focus on actually playing. This is completely winning, man. Come on.
You gave it away.
How? How? Why would you even doubt it? There's no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. Is losing.
Yeah. Well, I don't see how.
Yeah, no, we're here for winning. I'm trying to have him win this position. It's the thing.
There. This is awfully. Actually, fine. You know what? Fine. I don't care about any more chess.
Come on.
I said I don't care about chess. How hard was that to get in your head?
What does that do? What the heck does that do?
Yeah. Stops back rank.
How?
I don't know. Somehow.
Fuck chess. We play checkers now. That was funny.
Yep.
Ooh.
Surely. There's no way this backfires. Like, not in a way in the slightest. Please don't. Hey, what is this arrow stuff?
Yeah, I just like doing that to show the audience, but I forget that you're seeing that. Because I don't really need it.
Yeah, but no.
But I forgot.
Arrows.
Huh?
You're allowed arrows, but you just have to let me use them as well.
No, I just do it just to show the audience.
Why didn't you go G7? It would have been made.
Yeah.
Okay, H7 check. King there, then I'll go there. And after there.
It's so much more harder than it had to be.
Yeah, well, shut up. How about that?
Yep.
Huh? Can you do that for me?
Yep. Yes, sir. Alright.
This is actually mate. It's all calculated.
Yeah, it's all mate.
Trust.
All of it is mate.
Trust.
Yeah, all of it is mate. Every single one.
Obviously, because after Queen F8 check, and then King goes there,
Yeah.
I then go there, mate.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. Actually, that doesn't work. Queen F8.
I like that you're saying it out loud though. It helps.
Helps who, you?
No. For you, it helps calculating in your head.
Ah.
Because the more
alright.
you mention the notation, the better.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it out loud.
Mhm.
That's the only reason. Queen F8, King King E6 though. Rook H6 check, Queen King King D7. Uh Oh, yeah, I have this check. Surely.
You see what I mean, King? This is why I have him like play the position, because like he wouldn't struggle this hard. If he practiced it more like this, he would be a little bit more confident.
Yeah, none of my opponents would find E6 and it would have been made in 5 or something. Really like the chemistry. I don't like science.
Yeah.
Do you like science?
Well, I'm a science major, so I guess.
Oh, I guess you don't have a choice then.
I guess I'm fucked.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
Fine, I get your point. Thought he was more confident. No, it's like I said, it's a bully method. So before the other ones, you hate chem? Yeah, I hated organic chemistry. That shit sucked. But it's more like you play a superior position. I don't know.
I hate chem. He just said really like the chemistry. What is he on about?
Okay, first off, I don't know what you're doing, man. You had checkmate.
Neither do I.
You had checkmate. Oh, what's up?
I know.
What's up, man?
I know. I'm throwing for content.
Andrew.
Just for content.
Andrew, what's up, bro? I know. I'm finishing up, and then we'll do our we'll analyze the games I've played in Fresno.
Okay, fine. I gotta go back and avoid any back rank mate. Watch, I'll still win.
Oh, yeah, you do that. I will probably just hop on call. Yeah, I gotta like stop stream and then eat real quick and then just do it again, if that's okay.
Why didn't you have a BRB screen?
I don't want to do that.
I have a beautiful BRB screen.
It's pretty
Chat,
lame.
You go BRB. Look at my beautiful BRB.
It's pretty lame, if you know what I mean.
What?
The BRB screen. It's just lame-o. Cause he's a boomer. I do know how to do it. It's just I want to change the name of the stream as well. So I want to change the name of the stream, and I also want to eat.
What's wrong with UNLV chess?
No, the stream name is lesson 4 or something like that, right? I want to change it to analyzing our.
You don't have to
chess
end
games.
stream to change the name.
Yeah,
bro.
but I want to have 2 separate videos. I want one separate video of me teaching you lesson, and then another separate video. Huh?
Actually, he is a boomer, guys. He is a boomer. I
guess so.
he
I
asked me the
don't
most
even.
stupid question.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, no, I don't touch stream. No, Twitch. I always thought it was kind of lame.
He's
To be
like,
fair.
why would people want to use Twitch to watch people play games when you could just go and play it?
I thought, dude, I don't know why you guys think that's so weird. I find it weird as hell.
What, you find it weird to what?
Kevin,
to
I'm
talk
streaming
to
tomorrow
streamers?
night, by the way. You streaming
I
tomorrow
literally had
night?
to explain to him the fun in Twitch.
You're making this so much more difficult than it has to be, bro.
That's the point. It's to throw you off.
It's not throwing me off. It's actually getting me happy.
Happy? Stop being happy.
Ooh, he's cooking tomorrow. Andrew's like, I'm cooking tomorrow.
What's he cooking?
Himself, bruh. It's a whole ass meal. Play G3.
Why?
Just do it. You don't want to have a damaged
Why?
pawn structure. You just don't want to have a damaged pawn structure. I'm just trying to help you.
Are you really now?
Yeah, I'm trying to help you. As a good coach, like King said, just trying to help you.
Okay, well, I won't listen to you.
Alright.
Surely it can't be bad, because I can still play G.
Alright, well, you can still play G3. Now it doesn't work anymore. Never mind. Don't play G3 no more. Just don't play G3. Just don't play G3
Why?
no more.
I don't want to damage pawn structure.
Hey, no, I'm just saying, just don't play G3, please. Just don't do it. Don't do it, please. Please. Don't use arrows now. Don't use arrows.
Nah, we gotta do a G3 hour.
No, you can't use G3.
Oh, I see why I shouldn't do it now.
Why?
Because surely you just come to Queen H3.
Yeah, I don't know what you were thinking, man. You're like, you even considered it. That's the funny part. Hey, get out of here.
But before it would have worked.
No, before, even if you played G3, and I went here, and you went here, I still would just go back.
Yeah, but at least I don't have damage pawn structure.
But you're like King's almost like back range mated regardless. But yeah, no, I resigned.
He's bullying me.
But okay, let me show you a little faster way. Let me show you a faster way. Just playing this. This could have just won you the game. What do you do?
I had mate and I threw.
Yeah, what did you do? What did you do here for black?
For black? You
take where? You have tons of takes.
Oh, I missed this.
Yeah, right here. Bang, bada bang.
Oh, I missed that idea entirely.
Yeah, and look how much work you had to do. Look how much work.
I had a mate, and
you had a mate too, by the way.
Right?
You had a mate, by the way. You had this.
I saw that.
No, you said
that.
King E6.
I literally said it out loud, and then I threw it for content. It was obviously for content.
You were literally saying. You're literally saying that. No, you said you had King E6. That's why I didn't play.
Stop hating on me.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, that's the end of the lesson for today. It's okay. You did great today. You did great. Just let Albie cook. Yeah, you're right. Albie's cooking,
I don't think
bro.
I want to cook.
He's cooking.
If I cook, the whole house is gonna burn down.
Yeah, bro, you're on fire, bro. you cook blocking him. Finally. Dude, King was like, finally, man. The suffering ends. I know, man. There's a lot.
Why did it
King,
end?
I was telling you, man. I was telling you, I had a lot of chances. Like, if you're seeing that, I had a few chances
of. End it? I hadn't finished.
You were taking way too long, bro. And I'm hungry. And then I also have to make a lesson for. Okay, that would not work because of this.
Exactly. So you could have seen.
We just would have lost in the game. All right. Well,
you shouldn't have resigned.
I'm gonna end stream real quick.
Never resign.
I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna hit on Andrew and call him on Discord.
Wait, whoa.
So we could do our Fresno tournament thing.
I'm still winning, right?
Yeah, you're winning.
Oh, yeah.
It's just very difficult. Like Queen versus you're still you're really really winning. What makes it easy because of this.
Exactly. King knows it.
But this position is kind of tough. Say less, brother and Grob. All right, so I'll be real quick. I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna call you up. All right, Andrew. All right, hold up.